My name is Sutera. I live on a farm. Welcome to my farm. I grew up on a farm here, and when I was young, I decided I wanted to become an extension agent. And so I went to school, went to South Dakota State, and got my degree in ag education. And then I got my master's in education as well. I worked as an extension agent for about 35 years. And then I retired and came back to the farm because this is what I really enjoy doing. Being a farmer, there's a lot of things that go into becoming a farmer. Education is number one. It isn't just doing chores and doing the farm work. There's a lot of education that a farmer has to do. I do a lot of reading to keep myself up to date on plant science and animal science, how to control insects, pests, how to identify them, and then what to use to control them. And with the livestock, like you can see behind me, these calves, I weaned them a couple months ago. How do I keep them healthy? What vaccinations do I use? All these things are part of the education that I need to continually do so that I can do a good job in being a farmer. Math is probably one of the biggest things that you can keep up with in schoolwork. Every day there's a math problem or some situation. So now let me tell you a little bit about some of the things we do on the farm. This was fall right now, and so we've been busy. Harvesting is pretty much done. And now we're doing things like hauling the hay in, preparing for winter, cleaning cattle yards so that we can put in new fresh bedding to keep them warm and dry in the cold months. Farming is an everyday chore, morning and night, every day, Sunday, holidays, rain, shine, blizzards, super cold, whatever, you have to be out there feeding them. Just like I want to eat every day, the cattle need to be eating every day as well. Farming is changing a lot. It isn't just for guys anymore. Farming is something that a lot of gals can do as well and are doing. We have a neighbor gal that works on the farm. She does all the planting, feeding of the cattle. There's a lot of females that we work with, teamwork with on our farm operation. One of the gals is an agronomist at the co-op, and so we work with her in determining what chemicals we should be using, how much fertilizer we should put down, and that type of thing. We have female veterinarians that come here and help us with our veterinarian work, help us when we have sick animals, but they help us to set up a health program so that we don't have animals get sick for us. How to vaccinate, when to vaccinate, what type of products to use, and that type of thing. So it's a team effort for everyone. I farm with my brother. We raise cattle and hogs. I have a few crop acres, but my brother has a lot of crop acres, and I like to help him out with that. Probably the most favorite part of farming for me is the business that my brother and I do together, and that is raising show cattle and show hogs. We select sires to give us the best calves possible, and then we get them ready for a sale. We have to video them, we have to clip them to make them look their best, and then we put them up on the internet, and people can bid that way, or they can come in person and bid. We also raise hogs that way, and we have a hog sale every year. Our hogs and cattle go to all over the country. We've sold calves and hogs as far as California. We've got them down south in Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, and all the states around here as well. It's a really exciting and it's a very challenging thing because it takes a lot of preparation to figure out which one is the best, and then it takes a little bit of luck as well. Farming is the practice of raising food for people to eat, and we raise crops that we feed to our livestock, and then the livestock are sold and taken to the butcher shop, and then you can purchase the type of meat cuts that you want from the livestock that we raise, from the crops that we raise. We raise small grain and wheat, so bread and cereals are made from that as well. So all the things that we produce on our farm find their way to the table, and you can enjoy them.